Okay. Damn.
That's true.
Who wants to recap last session? Because Daz won't be joining us.
No.
Ross will.
Prince Patrick rejected his princedom and got the anarchs of Free State Bucharest to follow him. He is now gearing up for war against Nicholas, and is working on tricking Nicholas into thinking that he's actually going to play ball. He did, however, say when we were at the coffee house together that he is gearing up for war. So I'm not quite sure how he expects that to go. Nicholas reached out to Anastasio about helping find the secret of the blood in exchange for Jennifer's death. Anastasio is looking for any way to kill Jennifer and is interested, but the meeting was tense.
That's one way to put it.
And we were all kidnapped to the coffee shop by Kushim and told that the Bali antediluvian Moloch is freed from wherever he's been, and he's coming to Bucharest, and he's being supported by the Camarilla, either knowingly or unknowingly.
Is that the end of your recap?
Yes.
Okay. There was one small thing you missed. Was the whole, Patrick had like a meeting with all the heads of the
Patrick
of the city.
did
Had
rally.
a big speech.
Rallied everyone in Bucharest around him.
And me being dropped into a lake. But...
Yes.
We don't care.
I mentioned Patrick's meeting.
No, he had like 3 meetings. I thought you were talking about the initial meeting, but yeah.
Yes, I did forget the most important part, which is that Casper got kidnapped again.
That is the most important part.
Yeah, he did get dropped in a lake, and gonna say, not so subtly being threatened. Listen, these weird elders, am I right?
Yeah.
And he also met June.
Yeah. It's June I'm referring to. It kind of maybe threaten him a bit, but it's fine. Casper did manage to use luck of the devil, a merit I never knew he had, to just completely push all the consequences of that meeting onto someone else.
It was masterfully done, if I'm being honest.
He threw Anastasio under a bus that he didn't know existed.
I think he knew. I think he saw the bus coming for him, and he's like, nope.
Well, he saw he told June that the same trickery person sounded like his friend, or this trickery person sounded like his friend Anastasio. But he doesn't seem to know anything about about June's enmity towards Kushim.
She did murder a man in the streets for no reason.
Yes,
You know, bitches
that is a
be like that
problem.
sometimes.
I'm just saying that now June thinks Anastasio is Kushim,
Yes,
Which is hilarious.
it is. It is in fact
It's
hilarious.
very funny.
and that doesn't. And Casper wasn't trying to get anyone in trouble when he said that. He's just
Yeah, that's why I said this is luck of
kind
the
of
devil. This
insane.
is not. This is just
That's
hey.
okay. Fair
it's-
enough. Yeah.
Some unintended consequences befall on someone else instead of you. Fine. But yeah, I think that was basically we got all kidnapped, and Kushim, I think he did offer to help Anastasio with your problem with Jennifer.
He did.
Which from now on I will be calling just Jen because there's another Jennifer in another game, so
Got it.
not to confuse myself.
Oh, and Casper's horns also got kidnapped.
Yes,
They did.
He didn't take kindly to Casper's. I don't even know. I don't even remember what you said to him or what you did.
It was actually to Christian. He said to Christian. He has like a dumb
Oh, you're right.
fucking
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
And it was like, hey Christian, insert really stupid question here. Anastasia said, shut the fuck up, man. And then Christian's like, you know what? Fuck you, and took away his horns.
Shouldn't have did that?
Yeah.
It
It
was.
was.
It was a really dumb
literally
question.
said
Even I
you
can't
wasted-
remember.
You said he wasted a spell to to do that just because you pissed him off so much.
I mean, honestly, yeah, might be Christian can actually do that. So I don't. It must have been something really fucking dumb.
It really was. It was like the stupid.
I remember one of the questions were like, you can send people to the future. Why don't you just send us to the future so we understand what the fuck's going on? He's like, shut the fuck
That was
up.
one of the more reasonable questions.
that's-
You asked a really, really dumb one later.
Yeah, I know, but that one's still kind of fucking retarded.
But yeah,
You know, you could have rationed it by like Christian was so pissed off by that he went to the past and asked Kushim, "Hey Kushim, can you take this guy's horns? I'll owe you one." And Kushim's like, "Fuck yeah." If you want to play it like that.
yeah. But yeah, it's kind of funny. That's what shocks me, because whatever. I'll believe you on this one. I'll check maybe the video evidence later.
Yeah, go for it.
Because I now I want to know like what kind of question pissed Christian off to that extent.
It was real dumb. That's all I remember. It was real
Yeah,
dumb.
even I remember it being dumb.
But
But then again, it's Casper, so.
it's true.
To be expected.
And yeah, no, Casper, I have updated your profile picture. There are no more horns. The horns have been taken away. But yeah, I think like the more important part was that Kushim offered to help you with the gen. And
Yeah.
in exchange, you just need like a little bit of help dealing with another like really nobody, right? I mean,
Yeah,
this
it's some
guy-
schmuck, you know.
yeah, this guy, like, I don't even remember his name, man. It's not that important. And
It was like it started with an M, I wanted to say, and then out of character, I'm like, it's fucking Moloch, isn't it?
yeah, so But-
Molly Locke, something like that.
weird ass.
Molly Lucky Martin or something.
As eventually, I think Nicholas did figure it out and explain to everyone that after Kushima,
He did.
like, actually, that's this guy. And I think Kushim gave Patrick Christian's number.
He did. He's like, if you have any questions, about like what this guy's doing, what he's like, how many people he's got, just ask this guy. He'll let you know.
Kushim's like,
So we called
I
him.
can't be bothered with this shit.
Called him, we're like, hey, Kushim said you can give us answers. He said, yeah, go tell Kushim to go fuck himself. I'm busy. And we're like, damn, okay.
Yeah, because everyone has to babysit the mages, guys. We can't like. Guys, you know what the mages are doing? My god, if you would only know. Fucking hell.
The Portsmouth mages?
Everyone. Because I know the future.
I
See, that's the trick. I know the future. I know by this
I
point in
missed
time.
the.
Hmm?
I said I missed the latest Portsmouth game, but I know some shit went down.
No, it's what I'm saying is the mage game is a year before current timeline. So I know what's gonna happen in the
okay.
future that might distract these very powerful beings.
Okay,
You will
okay.
just find out. Trust me, it will be fun.
Okay. I hope so. I was promised shenanigans in the mage games.
It will be shenanigans.
Kushimanigans.
Shenanigans.
But other than that, I think that was mostly it. I think
Pretty much. I talked with like Theodore, and who at the time we all thought was Sebastian. Turned out to just be a really funny guy.
I mean, you talked to you. Yeah, because you did talk to fake Sebastian.
Yeah. We're like, hey Sebastian, trying to get in contact with with our mutual friend here. Yeah, you got any way to contact her? He's like, nah, she's hidden. What about fucking
Oh, because he was like,
these other guys?
no, I also want to get in contact. Maybe you can help me. Maybe you can help. Luckily for you,
I
there
don't
was
think
someone else.
Yeah. Luckily for me.
No,
I don't have
no.
two jackasses. Yes.
Isabella would have shown up if Anastasio was at the meeting spot. So if the whole Diana plot failed miserably, you can always disguise yourself as Anastasio and try again.
It is, yeah.
But yeah, no, I didn't.
It would have been a little harder, just a tad bit harder, because Anastasio isn't that dumb.
Anastasio is also much more spiteful, so you'll never know. With
He
him.
is.
You might just set
It's
himself on
awesome.
fire to burn you as well.
He will, actually. That's true.
So, and also, unlike Diana, Anastasio has no one left I can blackmail him with. So it's like, well,
Yeah.
who could I threaten? Well, no one, because Jen fixed that
Oh.
issue.
It's like, if you don't help me, I'll kill this Tremere Nicholas! Oh. Dang. That's a shame. Counter offer! Kill Jen and I'll do it for you!
But yeah, I think you did talk with the actual Banu Hakim with Theo.
Yeah.
There's
So we now have, for sure, Theodore and the Bruja Baron. Not Baron, but Baron
Listen,
version of a primitive.
nobody likes Camarilla elders. People here will help you
True.
get rid of her. Especially now. Seeing as we'll cutscene as Nicholas. You wake up. Why don't you give me a rouse check? Spend some time.
1 moment.
Laundry is up for everyone.
I actually forgot to join that.
Rouse check. I'm actually not in game yet.
Now, go.
As you rouse this night with, well, new and up like some interesting revelations, quite severe implications. You would be informed by your ghoul that the Archon wishes to speak with you.
I was going to get in touch with him myself, so I take his call.
As you pick up the phone, he greets you. Evening, Nicholas.
Hello, Archon.
I come with less than fortunate news. The attack on the Chantry was successful, but my operatives failed to recover the Tremere inside, although I am led to believe they are still alive.
Will it be tracked back to our organization?
There is a high likelihood, but nothing can be proven at this point. Although, considering how messy that operation ended up being, I am ready to disavow myself of incompetent agents.
The the self-styled Prince Patrick is preparing to go to war. He let something slip when I was in his presence.
It wouldn't surprise me. They don't seem quite keen on working, and they know we were not gonna back off.
It's possible that he doesn't know quite what he said. We may be able to use that against him.
I will be frank with you, Nicholas. I have received news that indicates that this is a war we will not win, at least not if we fight conventionally. So we shall keep to our primary objective, which is to recover the secrets on how they make the blood. Track down the formula, the ingredients, get whatever information you can. And we shall either evacuate at that point, or if enough support is granted by the Justicar, we will send proper, disciplined agents, not these chaotic imbeciles who can't achieve objectives because of their own egos and tainted indulgences.
We are what we are.
And yet some of us are clearly better than others.
Of course.
I have on a good authority that the city is already under the grasp of a powerful Koldian sorcerer. That is the case. We have lost this fight before it even began. We must revert now to guile and subterfuge.
They could get us to leave just by giving us the secret, and yet they'll fight a pointless war that will only steal our resolve, and both sides will suffer. How very anarch.
Indeed.
There is one other concerning development. There are believable rumors of another Bali elder or older coming to the city.
Where would you have heard such rumors?
It was from Kushim, correct?
Yes.
Not a creature calling himself Kushim, backed up by the same source who made me aware of Elena's presence when I was in town last time.
Do you trust this source? Are you willing to stake your reputation on this?
He was right last time. I certainly trust that he believes it, and that if he believes it, that there is a real danger. The precise nature of the danger doesn't matter.
Do you have any more information related to this? I assume there are many such unsavory individuals that travel through Anarch and Sabbat ranks.
The rumor given, and this is the part where credulity is strained, is that, and I ask you not to laugh at me for this, is that it is Moloch. Whether or not that is true, I believe doesn't matter. Because if someone is powerful enough to claim that he is Moloch and have others believe him or pretend to believe him, then his actual identity is unimportant.
Anything else you might like to add to this rather incredible report?
Am I forgetting anything?
Well, you do know that Shim claimed Christians like, yeah, they're gonna use the Camarilla things to infiltrate. Because right now, Varus is just assuming, yeah, some ancient Bali is using Sabbat and Anarchs. Like, okay, well, what's new?
How easy do you think it would be to subvert our organization or parts of our organization by such a creature?
Camarilla is not a monolith, unfortunately, as much as some would like to pretend. There are clearly those who are better at their job than others. I would think it is quite difficult, at least without anyone noticing it or tacitly approving it.
He did say that there would be support provided to this creature by the Camarilla.
This is a rather grave accusation, Nicholas.
I'm not making an accusation against anyone specifically. I don't know. I don't have any specific people to accuse.
No. But you are making the case that an ancient kindred is pulling our strings in order to further its goals in the city. I will ask you again, are you willing to stake your name and reputation on this? Otherwise, I will consider these rumors. I would consider your confidence in these rumors to not be that strong.
I am willing to stake my reputation on this.
And out of respect for you, I will do my best to investigate and double check through this new perspective you've offered. And will report any findings.
It would be convenient if these could be tied either accurately or untruthfully to Jennifer.
If Jennifer is this ancient's agent, then we truly are safe, for her incompetence knows no limits.
The rumor, of course, doesn't need to be true if her removal is hoped for.
Let me handle that part. You have an arduous task ahead of you. Focus on that. And I'll make sure that the people you have at your disposal are our people and not some being who seemingly likes names of a bygone era.
Are there out of character? Is the idea that Moloch has been buried in the Libyan sands believed to be true?
I have no idea. I mean, there's like research papers. There's Shamir who made notes. Scholars who've chased down rumors.
What I was going to ask was if there were reports of disturbances around
No.
Carthage. Okay. Let me know if you hear anything. I intend to humor Patrick's lies for now, but I do expect that we will soon be in a state of undeclared war.
Noted. As yeah, there's nothing else you want to add to him.
Good night, Archon.
Have a good night as well. Yeah, you close the phone call. And yeah, you did just jumpstart a very important investigation. We'll see if the graveyard gets filled soon or...
Yeah, it was nice knowing this Arcana. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Listen, he is a capable venture. We'll see if he's capable enough.
Anastasia goes ahead and tablorizes this one as well.
You know, if he wasn't capable enough, he was gonna die anyway, eventually.
It's true.
Yeah.
We're merely expediting an inevitable process.
So, Anastasio,
What's the name?
sleeping in the van, right?
Yep.
Well,
Some
luckily,
underground parking garage.
luckily for you, you get a message from customs. They have
Oh,
finally brought over your proper home.
thank you.
You just have to go to the airport to pick it up.
I'm heading over there.
You can also give me a rouse check.
Sure thing.
As yeah, you wake up and with a happy smile start driving towards the airport.
Yep. Let me give you that rouse check right now. That's the. I need to feed. Holy shit.
What's your home?
3. Let's see if it goes to 4.
Goes for. Well,
Yippee!
maybe you wanna.
I don't know. Are we still sending filtering around those blood bags?
They might. You don't really have any contacts. I mean, you can try and.
I'll call fucking
So,
shit, I'm forgetting Patrick's school's name.
Dan.
Dan, I'll call Dan.
Yeah,
See if he can hook me up.
he'll pick up. Says yes.
Hey Dan, you think you could pass me any of those blood bags along? I know we're not supposed to feed from people in the city.
Shit, I can get you one.
Because it's a special blood, it still would fill 100, right? It'll have to do. Thank you.
I'll text you the drop the drop address.
Sounds good.
Yeah. As you grip the steering wheel a bit too tightly, as your hands slightly shake, as you feel the beast just gnawing at you, eventually arrive at the area, and as you get out of the car and go, kind of like there's a portal behind the dumpster. Kind of like pull thing a bit back, you see the paper bag, and as you grab it, inside there's a blood bag. So indeed, the blood is much more viscous than its coloring is much more reddish, much more it's much more of a light color than you would have expected.
Okay. I do know this is made with something funky. I know that, like,
Yeah,
something about thin bloods. That's all I know, I'm pretty sure.
as far as you know, this is like thin blood mixed with vampire, mixed with werewolf, and some other juju.
Yeah, some weird thin blood shit, you know, whatever.
Listen, I'm sure it's fine. Listen, if you drink it, at least you know that your vein will be gone a month.
Right? You know?
That awesome?
It is. Yeah. You know, this is what I was drinking, you know, at the very end of Bucharest for a while, so I'm sure, you know,
Listen, it's fine.
I'll be fine.
Like I always wondered why this specific place had such an awesome blood source entry. As you drink down, just feel the rush of adrenaline go through you. Why don't you click? Why don't you give me a frenzy roll? Let's see how cleanly does this look. Difficult. Yeah.
I'm fine.
So you manage to control yourself, not just literally rip the bag open, as you slowly drink the nutritious. Well, we're not even sure what to call this, but it is
Blood
quite.
blood cocktail.
is quite fulfilling as you get to put your hunger down by 1.
Pee. Down to 3 again.
Yeah, you feel re-energized, reinvigorated. As you've
Nope,
missed
time
the
to go get
feeling.
quiet.
Hmm?
Yeah, Anastasio's probably been mostly feeding off of like animal blood.
Yeah.
If that hasn't ever been enough, he would have like snacked on a few people. But because
Yeah.
he for the last year he hasn't really been doing anything vampiric. His upkeep was probably pretty low.
This is so good. You've missed the sensation. Your beast
Mm-hmm.
rejoices as you get back in the van and continue driving towards the airport. As you arrive, it's at night, so traffic is not that heavy as you pull into the close to this warehouse where you see you see your van and there's worker currently inspecting it. It has like a clipboard making notes.
If I use sense the beast, this guy a normal dude.
Uh, since the beast doesn't, I mean, you can roll it unless you get a critical. It doesn't gonna tell you. Just tells you if they're aggressive or not.
Yeah. Do. That's 2.
They seem pretty normal.
And it does say and determine whether they harbor a supernatural beast. I think it's a crit. If a crit will tell me if it's specifically a vampire or a werewolf.
Damn it. Then
Yeah.
mortal. This woman is not.
Okay. Mortal this one was okay. Cool.
It's not. Yeah, you don't really know what kind of supernatural, but
Something.
yeah, something.
I think there's only like 3 werewolves, so unless the 3rd werewolf in this city is like works at the airport, probably a vamp. That's fine. I'll walk up.
Probably.
Don't have to bother blushing of life.
No.
I'll walk up, do the 2 finger salutes. Yep.
It's you still act. It's fine. You still have to actually technically, but yeah, it's fine. They're not really contesting you on this. So as you approach them, she turns back, at you and says, "Ah, I assume you're here for the van."
Sure am. Now, Grant, if you were to describe this woman, you'd say probably white shirt, maybe lightish green eyes.
No, she has
brown,
like
long hair.
she does have brown hair, but it's tied very nicely. She has like a worker's cap on. She has the airport's uniform. I don't know what you're talking to.
Okay. Sure, it's nothing.
Sure, it's nothing. Like,
Sure am.
oh, well, then everything should be in order. I did pass you a lot of coffee through customs. Imagine you would enjoy that.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, 15th century, like you like it.
Like, raise my eyebrows, like...
She pops open the right side door and just gets in.
It's like... Did Patrick tell you I like 15th century? I'm not sure where you heard that from. And I'll, like, open the other door, get in.
Oh, I believe, don't you worry about that. How about we drive? We can pretend. I like this. I like this. I like this is a fun little game. I've never done this before.
It's like one eyebrow raise. It's like, listen, some random vampire in the city is just like, you know what? Whatever.
It's like she kind of like mumbles to herself. Okay, back in character. Back in. So, sir, how are you enjoying the city? Is everything to your liking?
Listen, can we be honest with each other?
Of course.
Just as shitty as I remember it. What about you? How long you been here?
For about as long as you lived.
Whew, how'd you survive that long?
Same way you did. Being creative and maybe just a tad bit insane. Although, I mean,
Fair enough.
I didn't take it out on others, but to each
Well,
his
I
own,
mean,
right?
they had it coming. If I'm being honest with you, right?
You would say that, wouldn't you?
I
Is
mean,
that
yeah,
is that what you tell yourself? That
yeah, most of the time, yeah. But comes back to bite you. Apparently, people want revenge when you kill their children, right?
they do want revenge when you screw them over.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's not like I knew they existed, right? I mean, and also the guy was a total douche, right? Rape orgies, come on, rape orgies.
Whatever you like to call them, I guess.
I like to call them a distant memory that I'm glad is gone. But I mean, considering she's around now, I'm sure they're gonna pick up soon enough.
Speaking of being around, is this your life's goal to just screw me over again and again? You just not just use your freedom to do something more constructive with your life.
Have we met? And if we have, in what way have I
Oh,
screwed you?
don't
Are you a
you?
Malkavian?
Okay, I'm humble level with you because this is getting rather boring. You're very boring.
Ouch, first of all.
I'm gonna take your little pets. We're gonna get out of the city. Promise not to genocide a couple of millions, billions, depends how I feel like it. And I'll even call it quits for everything you did to me.
Pets. Okay, okay. There's a few. All right, you know what? All right. Before we jump to genocide here, right? I feel like there's been a bit of a
Oh,
misunderstanding.
don't you dare. You pull this shit on me. I have no time for your games. I'm sick
Trust
and
me,
tired of this shit.
playing any game. Okay. Genuine cocaine. You know what? How about this? Indulge me one more time. Could you explain to me who exactly you are? Please, pretty please.
Like a charisma persuasion. Oh, good.
Oh boy.
Let's see if she snapped or not. The man who tortured you for like immemorial times, just playing dumb. Can't believe this shit.
Man.
Can't
Oh
believe
man.
this shit.
You know what? I don't think Anastasio's dumb enough to use presence because this person is obviously some wackadoo vampire who's
Yeah.
probably older than him and will probably beat his ass and probably has presence, so she'll know if I use it. So just normal charisma. I will rouse the blood though.
Back
Fair
to
enough.
400.
It's
This
okay.
might be, this might be needed.
Unlike some vampires, I'm not a total bitch who's afraid of drinking on humans.
Yeah, well, we'll see how that goes for you.
Oh,
God.
willpower.
Gonna say, come on, 4 successes, you can do it.
Nope! I'm cooked, ladies and gentlemen!
So, yeah, as you, as you, as you say that to her, she just, and there's like a sharp pain that runs through your fingers as you kind of like look at your hands and you kind of like pull back instinctively and you can see that your fingers have been kind of just cut off at the bone, and they're just kind of like falling off onto the steering wheel as the car is
Fucking hell. Yep, Elder. Oh shit, are you the one who fucked over Sebastian too? God damn it, I'm so fucked.
I'm gonna. You know what? I admire your commitment to this.
Not committed to much. I'm committed to exactly one thing right now, and it's killing one specific woman.
Oh, you just feel the fucking the car actually like completely flips off the road when you say that.
Probably the moment I lost my fingers. I probably slammed on the brakes just because I can't hold the wheel anymore.
Yeah. But as you slam it again, you see the car just getting completely flung, as if something from underneath pushed it with incredible force. As you tumble several times. You know what? Why don't you just take 3 act damage for this whole? Actually, no. It would be like I would say this is like more like 5 superficial. Let's take 5 superficial.
Cool.
As the car tumbles and eventually stops onto the side. As you can she's not there anymore. Don't see her in the car.
The fuck was that?
As you see shadow tendrils start coiling around you and the seatbelt and everything.
Ah, shit. La Sombra. Wait a minute.
As the tendrils rip you out of the car and just slam you on the pavement. As you see the woman standing in front of you. Just completely like wide-eyed, maniacal, like glare. Furious. You've never seen someone so angry.
Jesus Christ, man. What the hell?
Still not. How much do you like humiliating me?
I don't think. Oh.
As you can see, like as she like clenches her fist. The ground underneath you.
I'm sorry. All right. What? Whoa. Listen. What do you want from me, man? All right. Listen. I'll help you out with whatever the fuck you want. All right. Just chill out.
Yeah, no. I mean, you can give another charisma persuasion. Still difficult for. Still have your blood surge, so maybe.
Yeah. 4.
Incredible. As she kind of clenches the fist, and the ground underneath you starts swallowing you up, and you feel it crushing your bones, and just like the flesh gets completely torn as only your head remains above ground. As she glances at your complete and utter desperation and confusion, and then she like takes a moment and says, "This is not a bit, is it?" She kind of like crouches down at you, and you see she snaps her fingers, and it kind of like a small flame forms around them. As she brings that flame very close to your eyesight, why don't you give me a frenzy?
Sure. 2 successes.
Yeah, so you're able to not completely lose your shit, but it's clear to her that the flame is making you extremely uncomfortable. As you try to like wrench away, but you are encased in the ground completely almost. As she like,
that's great.
She snaps it away and says, "Oh, kind of awkward."
Yeah, you know. Little bit. Hi, I'm Anastasio. You are.
Call me June. As she like, with like a wave
Hey,
of
June.
her hand, you see the ground just kind of like slowly bring you back up. Feel free to take Give me like a stamina athletics.
All right.
The 6 minus whatever you roll.
Oh yeah, cool. I'm impaired. I get a minus.
So much damage.
Oh, I know. How much? What's the minus? What would be the minus for impaired again?
-2.
Cool. Just 2 dice then.
Damn.
0.
So yeah, no. You are in fact. I will not torpor you, but you are basically 1 step away from being. Just take 4 angles. And as you like slowly, you can't even feel most of your body. It's just kind of like numb, broken bones, arms and legs bent at weird angles, things shattered inside of you, your organs rearranged, your rib cage protruding out through your chest. And she kind of just places you next to the van, kind of props you up against it. Ooh, hey, well, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. No harm, no foul. You know. Oh yeah. Never mind.
I mean, I thought you were someone else I knew.
Oof, I mean, I don't think I'm that common of a face. How many other Italian vampires are in the city, man?
Well, that's true, but I did ask him. Maybe I should go ask him again. Say your name.
Yeah, Anastasio. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, he asked for
Who
some.
the fuck's sick to you on me, man? What the hell?
It was the one with the horns. Well,
I'm gonna kick his fucking ass.
Listen. She kind of like looks at your body and says, "No, this can't be fixed. I can bring someone over to help you. I would like to ask you some questions for that, though."
Oh well, I'm not going anywhere.
No, you're certainly not. Actually, kind of like squats down in front of you and says, "So, have you seen anyone new around here in the city? Likes to crack jokes, enjoys coffee similarly to you. Has an overall very similar demeanor to yourself."
Yeah. I know who you were talking about.
Mind telling me where you've seen him? What was he doing? I really need to get in contact with him. He's been avoiding me.
Kind of teleports around.
Doesn't he? Very annoying. Very annoying.
He likes to teleport us to bring us all together, play Backstreet Boys. Last time I saw him was at our old haven. He's not there now. I have no idea where he is now, honestly.
He gave an inclination what he was doing, what he wanted.
He told me that he was here to stop Kupala.
Didn't you? Didn't he?
Yeah. Do you know a Kupala? Demon buried under the city?
Mm-hmm. What about her?
Doesn't like her. So stop the apocalypse or some shit. I don't know, man.
Well, did he say anything else as to how he might try to do that?
Not really. It seemed like it was a need-to-know basis thing.
Well, and how much did you believe of what he told you?
I don't know. I know Kupali exists.
Mhm.
There's a Bali here. a year ago who was gonna summon her, didn't go her way. So.
Yeah, I'm also looking for that specific ball, yeah, as well. It won't happen to anything, and I don't know anything about her either.
She vanished a few weeks ago. Not nowhere.
Yeah, I am hunting her down. Are you friends of her, or?
Me personally, no. I almost killed her once. Good times.
Well, maybe we can help each other out.
I don't listen. Right? Can you kill one specific vampire?
And kill a lot
An
of
elder.
them.
Cool. Jen, you kill her, I'll help you out. Actually, not kill her. Bring her to me stake. And I will help. I'll try and help you find this. I'll try and help you find Deva.
And this Jennifer, this Jen, what am I looking for exactly?
Picture again.
I mean, you can give her a
Extremely
description.
fast kindred. Yeah, I'll give her the physical description. She's really fast. Clan Toreador, Camarilla aligned. Got a couple ghouls working with her, and I'll describe those two.
I believe I've heard of her.
Right news.
Unfortunately, getting to her, it's a bit more difficult than you would think. So, but, you know, I think we can work something out. I'll find her. When you have Elena, or Deva, or whatever she likes to call herself these nights, you just... As she like pulls out this tiny pebble, places it in your lap, and says, "You just call me, speaking into this little rock. I'll know where to find you. And bring you your prize, and you can hand me mine, and we can both benefit."
Sounds like a plan.
Wonderful. As she's kind of like waiting, and kind of like stands up and starts like maybe kind of like humming a tune, maybe whistling a bit.
I assume I don't recognize it.
No. I mean, you know, actually, you might. It's like children's song.
Yeah. Oh, McDonald's.
Sounds like a nursery rhyme, yeah. As eventually a car would pull up, and out of the car, you see a man walking over, dressed in a very fine-looking suit. Don't really recognize him. He looks at you and says, "Oh, rough night."
You could say that.
At her.
You a friend of June's here?
He nods.
To who do I owe the pleasure? I assume I'm still slum tickets to my van.
Yes, you are. He says, don't think we have time for that. Those pleasantries. And June just says, "I just need you to just fix him. We had a misunderstanding, but we're friends now, right, Anastasia?"
Sure, yeah.
As the guy just nods. And you can see him just slice open his wrist. This man's clearly a kindred. As he approaches you and kind of like offers some of his blood.
I will drink it, I suppose. That's what he's offering?
Well, you are also frenzied, so you also for hunger, so why don't you give another frenzy roll?
Ooh. I'm fine!
My fucking god.
The spirit! Oh, the spirit of Logan.
As you feel this insane power course through you. This is something you've never felt before. As you're drinking the Vitae, it starts mending your body almost instinctively as it reacts unnaturally to the blood. Your beast wants to kill this man and drain him for all his blood. But you, with a Herculean effort, manage to contain yourself.
Mm-hmm.
As your body does slowly start to mend. As he'll like pry his wrist away from you. Feel free to put your hunger down to 1.
Yeah.
As you're completely shaken. And
Do I heal anything? Or...
we'll get to that.
Okay.
You can see that your body is starting to mend.
Yeah.
For your eyes, but yeah. And
Well, that's new.
looks at you and says, "Well, don't get used to it."
I won't. Don't worry. This has easily been the count of my fingers.
Which fingers?
Yeah. Oh yeah. My nubs. Two. Third strangest night.
Anastasia, now that you've managed to calm down a bit, why don't you give me a wits insight?
Cool. Still the same scene?
Mm-hmm.
I will willpower.
You don't even need to will. I mean, you can willpower if you want more info.
Sure.
Okay.
4 successes.
So now that you managed to collect yourself, as you feel your body start to mend, you can see your fingers grow as the bone is being slowly encased by flesh around it. As you look upon these two individuals standing close to you, while the woman is just, well, she's sitting there, the man never realized that he exudes an aura of dread. It feels like there is something unnatural about him, something that now that your beast is sated and lucid, it seems to almost cower in his presence.
Does it remind me vaguely of Deva?
Yeah, I mean, but
Way worse.
way worse. This man, this being in front of you, while clearly not even really paying attention to you at the moment, it's just, it feels like you're standing in front of a predator. Your beast recoiling now. But there is an calming sensation as you do feel his blood almost like a separate entity flowing through you, mending your body from the inside. As he looks at June and says, "Oh, there's nothing else. I will be departing." She nods, kind of pats him on the shoulder and says, "I always appreciate the help. Catch up with you later." He'll nod and gets back in the car and drives away. At this point, you've healed 2 act damage.
Oh, yeah. Well, who was that guy?
Like, well, you can call him one of my apprentices.
Ah. If he's the apprentice, you must be one hell of a Sith Lord.
Don't know what that is, but
It's a reference to a series of movies.
so
Do you
like
know a lot of magic?
I do, in fact.
Oh, yeah, it fits. Do you shoot lightning?
I can, yes.
Yep.
may have there may have been some, well, misinformed opinions you have of me and my kind. While this first impression might not have been the best, I have. If you knew how much suffering that man caused me, maybe you would be a bit more understanding, but I don't expect you.
I understand. If I met someone I thought was Jen, I'd probably do something pretty similar. I get it.
He did torture me for many, many millions, billions. Can't even count that high. The point is that if Kupala were to get her body back, I assure you that there would be no apocalypse. At least not for you and the mortals around us. Mostly the ones who would be in trouble would be people like this man now.
What man?
The one I'm hunting.
Oh, okay. Ah.
So, think of that. Just think that maybe you have been given a rather one-sided perspective, and it's because Deva was a bitch. Doesn't mean that the spirits she was worshipping have any fondness for her. Anyways, I do apologize, and she, like you can see, as your van is being propped up by shadows.
You wouldn't happen to be able to fix computers, would you?
I believe that is not my area of expertise. But I can pay you.
That'll work. Can you give me like 3 minutes? Go see what's broken or in there.
Sure. As
I will slowly get up.
you deal 2 more hack damage.
Yippee! I'll get up. I'll open the van and I'll step inside and I'll start looking at all the computers in there to just see what's.
Well, first of all, there's a lot of coffee around.
Oh, God damn!
She did. There was several packs of
Holy shit!
15th century coffee. Fine. But yeah, other than the coffee everywhere, there's quite a lot of broken equipment.
Oh man. Can I make like an intelligence tech roll to just like see like how much it's gonna cost?
Intelligence investigation check.
Oh. I assume different scene.
Yes.
4 successes.
Yeah. There's a lot of damages here. The equipment can be repaired, but it's not functioning. Not functional right now. Most of the more sensitive parts have been utterly crapped on.
I'll like start taking down like a list, just personally, knowing what I know of like the market and what things are going for. It's like,
as you finish, you head back out, and she's gone. But there's the pebble she left you. Contact her, and there's like a pile of gold ingots.
That'll cover it.
You can give me an intelligence finance roll.
Oh no, not a finance. If only there was an overweight British mage here to help me.
True, if only.
Oh. 4 successes again.
Listen, these gold ingots worth about $100,000. It's probably gonna way more than you need, but
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of kilograms here for you to carry.
Ooh. Oh well. I guess actually, it's talking to you. He's like, I guess actually no harm, no foul this time, huh? Yeah. I will like start lugging the gold bars into the van. And I am actually going to stop. I'll pick up the pebble, and I'm actually going to stop by my old base, where I like kind of near the one near the outside of the city where I used to have like my tech setups.
Sure. Meanwhile, where is Casper sleeping? Where have you slept?
I've been sleeping at the coffee shop underneath.
Yeah. As you can also give me a route check. What's your hunger like?
At the moment, it's 2.
You want okay? You don't need to actually. So, what are your plans for tonight? Now that you are in this haven with, well, some luggage put in an freeze box.
Sorry, what was that?
Hmm?
Ron?
Yes.
What did you say?
I said, what's your plan for tonight?
Huh? Well, some bitch ruined my raising of animals. Cool animals. I probably need to find a way of changing that. Is there like farms around?
Anything specific you're looking for?
Sheep, rams.
Yeah, there's outside the city you can definitely find sheep and rams.
Cool. Yeah, I'll try and go grab some and bring them back without being noticed, obviously.
Well, I'll need like you know what? Give me Dex larceny. How well you break into the sheep farm?
Hey, hey Casper, are you trying to steal some goats too?
Why goats?
Because then you'd be the kidnapper this time.
That's actually a pretty good joke. Would unseen passage is it unseen passage? Yeah, unseen passage help.
Definitely
I used
helps, but you still have to get the sheep in and out of the farm.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I'll take that into account.
Yeah, let me go ahead and roll rounds to see if. Okay. Yeah. Oh fuck!
Reggie.
That's a nice messy critical. Yeah, as you, how many sheep and rams do you want to steal? Like, what are we looking at?
A small, good number, like 5, 6, something like that.
So yeah, you managed to find a farm just outside the city limits. As drive the pickup truck. As you park it outside, you sneak in, you obfuscate, unlatch the sheep, and you start guiding them. You have animalism or animal ken?
Yeah, I've got 3 points in animal ken.
So yeah, you easily manage to guide the sheep back into the pickup truck. As it's kind of cramped with 6 of them, but you know what? It's fine. As yeah, I mean, drive away. You know, wits awareness.
Oh, let's go. I can possibly make that better if need.
Let me see. Right away. You do see that there's like some people that might have spotted you as
But I used
Hmm?
unseen passive.
no, I mean your car driving away with a
Oh,
sheep
okay.
in it. They probably
That's
saw you load the ship in and then whether you care about that or not is up to you.
I'll just dump the car,
Yeah.
not leave it outside the fucking place.
Where are you bringing these sheep?
To the
To the coffee shop?
hang on, is there like a back entrance to the coffee shop or anything?
Yeah, I mean
Oh,
there is.
Where no one would see like 6 sheep going in, like at least not in the coffee shop.
I mean, yeah, you can bring them in the basement. Now they're probably gonna start making sound and they're gonna start
Oh,
cooking
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, sure. Can bring them to the coffee shop. As you sneak them through the back and into the basement area. Underneath it. Give me like a charisma animal, Ken, to see how well you manage to. This animal is content. As the coffee shop does work. Yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, easy. Easy, you are a master at this. You guide the sheep quietly in through the back and into the basement. No sounds made, no people alerted. And now there you are. 6 sheep plus in the basement.
This is great. Gonna have to get a small like. There's no sunlight down here, but you guys, fuck, you guys are gonna need grass and shit. This is just Casper speaking to them without even using feral whispers.
Yeah, they're just like going about checking the place. Seem rather comfortable
Yeah, so
around
that
you, so
used to be Anastasia's room over there.
just one of the sheep goes and just starts chewing on some of the blankets.
Yeah, I would do that too. Not in Ram though. I will ghoul them, just so.
So start feeding them your blood. Give me 6 sheep.
I'll go and grab blood bags first, just so I'm not like stuck.
How are you gonna grab blood bags? How is that gonna?
Oh, no, normal blood bags. I'm not grabbing their shit.
Yeah, that's why I said like, how are you gonna?
Oh, probably
Don't really have contacts anymore in the city.
no. Go and nick some blood bags from like the local hospital or something like that. Or
Okay,
blood
so
bank.
you wanna ghoul them before you go or after you go?
With me gone, are they gonna start freaking out or anything?
I mean, only if somebody stumbles onto them, and Dan might have questions if one of the ghouls call from the coffee shop, like, there's suddenly 6 sheep in the basement. What do we do?
That's fine. I'll call them afterwards.
Okay.
It would be embarrassing for Casper, and then he'd be feeling sheepish.
God damn it. Roscoe on the bot for that
what
one.
discipline hate? That's the true question. What discipline?
Oh fuck! Oh, I don't know how it deleted it. That's weird.
But what?
Messaged me. He asked me what discipline does he have active now that he's ranked the blood. If you're referring to cold Judaism, no.
Well, not that. That's a subtype of blood sorcery, which I already have access to. But
You don't actually.
the ones. Well, yeah, because I drank that Tremere.
We have blood sorcery, but you don't.
Yeah,
Cold
no, I don't have.
Judaism.
I said. Yeah, no, I said I have. It's a subsection of blood sorcery, which is something I have access to. Not Goldenism, blood sorcery. Don't have any levels in it, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll still have to learn it. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
unfortunately, you would need to have someone teach you this. Oh man.
Well, you know, if I run into the, if I run into Peter, maybe.
Peter. Oh god, if Peter teaches you Goldenism, it's gonna be a short life for him. It's like, Peter, who did you taught this random Ravnos? Why? I don't know, boss.
Thought it was funny.
Some people may not call me a villain, but but yeah, as you so yeah, you go to the local hospital as you talk it from the outside, or rather the nearby blood bank. Now you can try and sneak in. That is up to you. You can give me another dexterity larceny. Try and break in and steal some bags. Oh, this one isn't going so well. So
I can willpower it.
you can only willpower one, and it's not gonna.
Yeah, I know. I can still possibly save it.
No saving it. Don't waste.
I can thingy it as well if what is it? Fuck, what have I got? I can zealotry. Zealotry, it turns any normal success into a bestial success.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had that.
So if I got 2, I could possibly turn it into 3 if that would.
Says when succeeding.
Yeah,
the
that's
failure.
what I mean.
This is the fail. No, this is a bestial failure. This is not a success.
Yeah, but no, I meant if I willpowered and then did that.
Yeah, but that's why I said like 2 success. The maximum you can get is 2 successes, and that's not enough. So there's no.
Yeah, and then I could turn those 2 successes into 2 bestial.
So what the thing is, what you need, you need to succeed before you can activate zealotry. The
Yeah,
two
I know.
successes will not let you succeed.
Oh, okay, yeah. It turns the dice into 2. Sorry, I don't, whatever the dice are called. It would basically make the dice 10. So it doesn't actually turn the success; it turns the dice.
Says. Well, it aligns with one of what conviction does this align with?
Oh shit!
Did you read the merit when you?
I did. I haven't read it in a while, Grunt.
So it says like the I'll paste it in chat as well, so you have it.
Hang on, I found it.
It says don't let anything get between you and fulfillment of your beliefs. For each dot in this merit, once per session, after rolling a normal success on an action that corresponds to or aligns with one of your convictions, you may choose to turn that normal success into a messy critical instead. So
I'm not harming the innocent. That was what.
Guys, I broke into the hospital. This fulfilled my deep-seated convictions.
No, that's fine. It fails then. I was fishing.
So yeah, fortunately for you, as you sneak in, you manage to get inside as with your obfuscate, but as you get to kind of like the freezer locket, you try and kind of like pick the lock, but your lockpick snaps as in a moment of frustration. You just like grab it and just pulling it off, just yank it with your bare hands as it snaps cleanly, uh, and the door to the freezer kind of swings open. There's a couple of blood bags inside, and as you quickly grab them, you can give me a wits awareness.
Fuck.
As you grab like I don't know 4 of them, you toss them in your bag, just try and like rush out. You burst into a different room, and there are about 4 people. All of them, 3 of them armed with shotguns as they're aimed at in your direction. And the 4th one also has a pistol out, but he's a bit more um, relaxed. As can you can give me an intelligence result to see if you remember this man.
Okay.
Damn. You do. Um. As you recognize him, this is the man that, well, like more than like 2-3 years ago, tortured you, Casper, and infected you with a biological weapon meant to kill vampires. Haven't seen him
Yeah.
in quite a while. What, 2 years by now? Um, as he's standing there, just kind of like watching you carefully, says, "I wouldn't do anything stupid right now."
I mean, I'm not here to fight.
No, no, you're clearly not. And neither are we. So, how about we just have this friendly conversation, and then you can take what you want and be on your way.
As long as it's conversation, sure.
Now, I know there's people working in the city. I know there's plenty of you liches running around. And I know that, well, recently we lost control over a lot of, well, my people. You know, the ones you kept enslaved for the better part of a year. So, here's the thing. You're gonna give me names, you're gonna give me addresses, you're gonna give me targets, so I can go after them and not the bullet in your skull right now. Also, stealing sheep, you are kind of weird.
We all have our own projects. Whatever.
I don't even want to know.
I'm not a sheep fucker.
Just give me what I need.
Who do you want the addresses of?
The one you can think of. Locations, meetup places, locales. areas your kind likes to hang around. I think I can go and well, dust a couple of beaches. I'm not sure if you're just silent or...
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I can. Well, said who was enslaving your people.
Yeah.
What do you mean enslaving your people? What, just humans or?
Little politician friend. He was ordering a lot of my folks around and... Well, funny story, now that have the minds to themselves. Know how it feels to have someone pilot your body like a fucking puppet? I don't know
Entirely.
I don't know how the fuck you did it. Because I know for shit your blood can't do that thing, but I don't care. They're free. Politician's dead, and more of his friends will be going next. So addresses now, or I'll just start with you.
So you want people that are doing this, did this to your friend?
Yeah, that would be a good fucking start.
How did you know about the sheep?
That's my problem.
I can take you to one of them.
No, you can... this is not a negotiation. Last chance.
Right. Can I direct them to the park that June is located in?
Doesn't have a pub.
Park.
Park. Yeah, I mean, sure.
Yeah, they hang out there. Some of them do, at least.
You can give me a manipulation subterfuge.
Yeah.
And also blood surge, that might be important.
Yeah, that. Yeah. We're still doing 2 dice, aren't we?
Yeah, you can use persuasion as well. You can use manipulation.
Yeah, that might be.
Have one dot in that. I'll kind of like look at you very suspiciously and say, remember, you're easy to find. You bullshit on me on this one. Next time we see each other, I won't be this nice. As he'll gesture for his men to back off as... Get the fuck out, you.
It's like I was never here.
Just leave.
Yeah.
Content with sending these people to their doom.
Yeah.
As yeah, you managed to get away with 4 blood bags.
Let's go. Successful mission.
Indeed. So, as you head back to the coffee shop, I'll need 3 route checks for you to pull all the sheep. I presume it will also feed on the bags, so
Yeah, so I'm back to 1 and 0 blood bags.
yeah, you spend about an hour or so feeding the sheep your blood as. Yeah, well, they're not blood bonded, but they are definitely ghoul.
Yeah.
These are now super sheep. More resilient.
It's at least a start.
I don't even know what kind of army you're planning to build here. I just imagine you start stitching them together, like, well, here's my new monster. Warform sheep, go.
A weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
So, anyone else have any plans? As for all of you, there's roughly kind of like past midnight. Sorry, Ross.
No, that's fine. I don't have any plans.
What's
No,
going on?
me neither.
Any other plans for tonight?
I do.
And
So after I stop at my old base, I will set up. I'll set up some of the working computers there.
roll the
Uh,
base.
I
You
will-
think it's just like left alone? Is this?
Nah, I'm probably gonna have to clear some shit out. Luckily, I de-bombed it
I was
like a
gonna
few
say,
nights.
are we
before I-
looking at like a ruin or just a bunch of homeless people inside?
We'll find out. You know.
Well, if you've left the bombs on,
No, there's no bombs anymore. I took them out because I was gonna stash them in the dance floor that one time. That didn't pan out.
So yeah, you go to dilapidated building. You see. Give me a wits awareness.
Could not find wits for a second. 2, and I can willpower if I need to.
I mean, yeah, unless you want to bestial fail.
Why not? Yeah, guess
I
I'm
know.
bestial failing.
Yeah. So as you, yeah, well, there's surprisingly few. There's no one around, no homeless. Which, listen, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, right? So just as you kind of like check the rooms, as you push one of the creaky doors open, well, luck wasn't on your side. There is one homeless person just sleeping in one of the corners.
Just look at him for a second and go, "Yo,
Okay.
wake up!"
Kind of like his back is turned to his face is against the wall. There's no response.
I'll like walk over and like tap him with my foot.
Oh, you would like to tap him with your foot, but you know what? The beast.
Yeah, I guess I'll kick the shit out of him.
It's more of a kick rather than
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't intend it to be that harsh, but sometimes. Listen, you're
This motherfucker's sleeping in my place.
exactly. You're in a rush. You don't have time to deal with Pete's homeless ass. See, it's a woman, and she like turns around and stares at you. Her eyes glowing in the dark slightly.
Ah, shit.
Indeed, shit. You can give me an intelligence result to see if you remember her.
You know what? Yeah, I will. Let's rouse the blood.
There we go. All coming back.
4.
Yes, you do remember. This is one of the gang roles. Sophia, I think you remember her.
Oh, well, Sophia.
Like, oh, the fuck do you want? That she like gets up.
I came to take my old place back.
Well, you can go fuck yourself.
Oh, now, no need for harsh words. I don't think there's any need for us to be enemies right now. I think, listen, you hate the Camarilla. I currently hate the Camarilla. I think we can work together.
You come into my place, tell me to, you kick me, and then tell me to get out. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work.
Yeah, how about this? Grunt, can I turn on presence for this one?
Sure, you can definitely try.
I certainly will. Yeah. Pop on the presence. I'm gonna be using awe. Listen! It was an honest misunderstanding, really. Come on, listen. I mean, Patrick's been good to you, right? Haven't you heard? We're fighting back against those Camarilla shit asses.
What the fuck has that got to do with you?
Well, because Patrick's my friend. And if he's fighting against them, so am I. Not to mention there's someone on the Camarilla specifically that So, I'm sure after I do that, there's no way they'll ever look my way. I've been independent for over a year now, not aligned with them.
I still don't see how that has anything to do with this place, which is mine now. So...
Well, this was a nice secluded spot, which as I'm sure you figured out.
Yeah.
I used it as a staging place to do what I'm really good at, getting into places. Listen, all I want, store my tech here, right? Every once in a while I'll stop by, sit at the computer for a few hours. I won't disturb you. You won't disturb me. And we can help each other out if any of us needs it.
Can roll me a charisma persuasion. Add your presence.
Certainly will. This is not the Anastasio of yesteryear. This is a 3. This is a 3 presence Anastasio. Charisma. Oh wait, I think there's actually a button for add discipline.
Yeah, it's like
Yep.
in the first.
Presence. Yep, that's right. 6 successes.
She kind of like grumbles a bit, rather annoyed. Fine, fine. But I'm not leaving. Like, squats back down.
Not asking you to. And I will start moving the workable pieces of tech in.
Yeah, I mean, this place has like multiple. So, she is in the building itself.
Yeah, I think my shit was in the basement.
As you start popping things, arranging them.
I also take the pebble out and I will stash it in under a floorboard.
As do that. Meanwhile, Nicholas, you're going to inform you that one of the Camarilla agents in the city wants to at your work of at your place of work.
Show him in. Will you begin doing any research you can on Moloch?
She nods.
And let me know if there's been any disturbances in archaeology circles in Libya.
Will do.
I doubt you'll find anything. So, this is just me chasing down a bit of a long shot hunch.
She nods as she will walk back in quickly with a woman. As you can see, like half her arm is like not half, but like she has a long sleeve, but her hand, which is not covered, clearly has burn marks on it. The skin is rather scorched. As she
I
walks
rise to-
in, yeah, she walks in with a wide smile.
I stand to meet her.
Ah, finally, Nicholas, Camarilla's greatest, newest prospect in the flesh. As she like smiles and kind of like politely bows.
Thank you for the compliment. My goodness.
Want you
You're injured.
Ah, I had a run-in last evening with a rather unpleasant individual, but happens in our line of duty. Not everyone can survive lightning bolts being flung at them.
Rosa?
No, I mean like real lightning. No, from the sky. Packs a different
What happened?
punch. Well, I was working on the orders of our Diarchon. I was torching the chantry. The dispatch, well, it wasn't me, but I was pulling the bodies of your friendly premier out. Don't get burned. You did request that they be handed to you. Well, safe and sound for the most part. Fortunately, I come with disappointing news as a rescue effort was mounted, and well, said thunderstorm showed up on me. I had to leave. I love what you've. No, this stuff plays speaks volume to your personality. See, this is why I like you. You're not opulent. You understand proper etiquette. You also understand how you can just make yourself look like you're part of the common kindred variety. I like it. I like your approach.
Patrick may criticize us while he sits in his own ivory tower.
Well, I'm sure that once I'll have the loved ones hostage, he'll leave his ivory tower. But that's for another. By the way, how are your rest of your friends? How's dear old Anastasia and Casper doing?
They recently both suffered fairly serious losses. Which have brought them back to town.
Are they? Did it hurt for them? Were they upset?
Yes.
Would have felt like my efforts were wasted otherwise.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
So, well, we're friends. You can call me Jennifer.
Indeed.
Hmm.
And my participation in your child's death will not create undue strain.
Listen, Phyllis. No, I asked a lot of questions about a lot of people, but when I asked about you, I learned that you came here with your sire, and now she's dead. Assume something must have happened to her. Haven't been able to learn of any significant others, friends, nothing other than your, well, quite understandable devotement to your clan. I do hear they uh, instill that into you from a young age.
I rather think that many of them find my loyalty more confusing than gratifying. But
I find it fascinating. But the consequence is that no way I know how to hurt you. Other than, well, I did just burn the chantry down. I don't know, maybe the loss of all that knowledge and important books that might at least annoy you a bit. Other than that, there's nothing I can take from you right now. I mean, we live forever, so I'll be keeping an eye out. Get too friendly with someone, and no, get too close. Sire someone. I'll make sure that you see them suffer and burn. But until such a time, no, I don't think it is what it is.
I smile at her thinly. Jen, I do regret your child's death, in that mine wasn't the hand upon the blade. Uh, Bucharest is a better place with his removal.
Doubt that. It's just that I don't understand how much time it took to create such a perfect work of art, an abomination of nature, and just see it get snuffed out by a bunch of clueless neonates with a sense of morality. How quaint. I thought maybe you, as a Tremere, would better understand this. The idea that someone takes your, say you're writing a book and you've been writing into it for decades, and they just burn it because they don't like what's written in it. I don't know about you, but I would be furious.
We all have our regrets.
Sure we do, but do let Patrick know. See him again that he can keep hiding that lovely lady of his, but eventually he'll slip up. May not be tonight, it may not be tomorrow, and it may not even be this year. Be a decade down the line. I'll make sure she doesn't die of old age. As for your other friends, well, it's been nice and all, but I think I'm gonna leave the city. I don't really want to deal with thunderstorms being launched atop on my head. It's a rather messy situation.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that you'll be leaving us.
I'm sure the Camarilla will send someone else. Apparently, I am a bit too chaotic for our dear Archon. I told him working with that Simichi was a gamble, but to each his own. Never liked that guy.
Good night, Jen.
Lovely night to you. As she'll get up and walk out.
I'm going to call Anastasio and Casper to come to my headquarters.
Unless
Okay.
I was gonna say unless they decline the call.
I had other plans, but fine. I'll just do them tomorrow. I'll humor this idiot again. I do also have something to tell him anyway.
Right.
Kill yourself.
You leave the
I wasn't talking to you!
you leave the broken up truck and take the spare one.
Yeah.
As well, Casper, you will get there first because you're closer. As there's a woman at the front that will lead you into a meeting room where Nicholas is waiting for you.
Hey, Nicholas.
Hello, Anastasio.
What?
I'm just, hello, Casper. How are you doing?
Done bad, done worse.
I'm sorry
So?
about your friends and your sire. And I'm sorry about Mary.
It's sad. But fortunately, this is the life we live.
Anastasio will be joining us shortly as well. Things may be tense, but
I wonder why.
I didn't want you to be concerned that I might try to kill him.
It would have been a bit odd if you brought me along just so I could witness it.
It would. I just had a guest, and her presence is of interest to both of you.
Anastasio, as you arrive, you also get led into a very familiar-looking meeting room. As you walk in and you see Casper and Nicholas inside.
You're lucky I was planning on telling you something important anyway.
I just met Jen.
And you didn't immediately and you didn't immediately spring a trap on her? Pointed, but not
I didn't know she'd be coming. She plans on leaving the city for a short time.
Let's just say I doubt she'll make it very far.
You got an idea to stop her?
Not me personally, but it's someone I ran into today. I can't split. Apparently, you're acquainted.
Are we?
Woman goes by the name of June. You sicked her on me.
Yeah, she was talking about some like funny guy. Like you're the funny guy that comes to my mind. Wait, did she attack you?
Oh yes, fucked me up royal.
I didn't know she was going to do that.
Yeah. Maybe you should have thought of that before letting an innocent little misconception. Either way, June is either a very high-ranking entity, as old or older than Kushim himself, or she's Kupala herself.
And she did some
summoned...
like floaty magic shit when I saw her.
Well, she did a lot of that too, along with other stuff. And I believe I saw either an extremely powerful Bali or Moloch himself.
Can you describe him?
I will.
And can I roll Intelligence Occult to know if the name June is a giveaway?
Sure.
She hated Kushim, was tortured by him or something. She's extremely old. It fits the bill. Not necessarily. It might not necessarily. Could just be another demon for her. At the very least, she knows her person. And this vampire, this kindred she summoned, she called him her apprentice. But, well, he was much more powerful than David. And unless there's two extremely powerful Bali running around in the city, most likely could be someone else. So, at the very least, they're connected, work for the same team. And also, June is probably going to grab Jen as she's trying to walk in.
Do you need me to willpower?
No. So, yeah, I mean, listen. The holiday happens at kind of like the end of June, so yeah, it might just be like a play on words.
It sounds like it's probably Kupala that you met.
I'd be surprised.
You say she badly injured you?
She did, and then her apprentice healed me.
How?
That healing didn't recover that last bit of superficial, did it?
No, it did. You're but full health.
Okay.
How did he heal you?
Fed me his blood.
Would Anastasio's blood be measurable? Or would there be information to be gained about this Bali?
Absolutely. Feel free to open him up and study him. Harvest his blood.
I'm going to make an exceptionally optimistic request, Anastasio. May I study some of your blood?
What's in it for me, Nicholas?
You get to know more about the guy whose blood you just drank, who's possibly a Bali Methuselah.
Riveting information. Sadly, I don't care. Anything else?
What do you want?
You know exactly what I want.
Jen?
On the silver platter, if you can help it.
You know my terms as well. And it sounds like you have your own plans in motion to capture her. I don't know that I can offer you anything that you don't already have.
There's a price for everything. I'd like, if I am to capture Jen, I'd like it to be on my own terms at most, at best. But if I don't, I will turn.
She has not impressed the Camarilla with her subtlety or
Oh, then it should be pretty apparent then. Foolish elder who loves to make trouble for people when she doesn't need to and fucks things up, versus information and knowledge about a potential Bali Methuselah at the very least, or antediluvian at worst. Do you think the Camarilla would value this?
do I know which way she'd be going to get out of town?
No. Because she's not using like any of your known methods.
I do have, however. One moment. I need to look up a ritual.
Hey, you could track her now.
Yes, I need to. One moment. I go digging through a drawer and find a white satin ribbon.
I've seen him use this before, so I know what he's going for. You can save that for now. Honestly, too many cooks in the kitchen will spoil the broth, right? If anything, they might just get in the way of other stuff. But if by some miracle she does manage to slip through the multiple demons I've sticked on her ass, then that will be where the Camarilla come in. How about that?
Do we want to chase her down out of Bucharest?
Well, if she gets out of Bucharest, then it will be the Camarillas themselves serving her up on the silver platter. I'm sure they can deal with her.
Casper, I did make this offer to Anastasio, and it applies to you as well. The secret of repressing Banes is worth Jen's final death to the Camarilla.
Okay.
So if you can help me with that, I can help you kill Jen.
Be great if I had that knowledge.
If you hear of anyone who knows, if you learn anything yourself, if you find a sample of any unusual blood or vitae, I would appreciate it.
Oh, one more thing before it slips my mind. You can treat this as a little advance. And I will hand him one of the gold bars and say, "This was given to me by the demon herself. You can analyze it and see if there's anything to be gained from it. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't."
Why the fuck did she give you a gold bar?
As, compensation for wrongfully almost killing me. And also breaking most of my computers.
Oh fuck. Did you get the van in then?
Yeah, I got the van in, and now it's fucked.
To be fair, you and Kashim sound a lot alike.
Yeah. Let me put it this way, Casper. If she hadn't fixed me up, I would have shot you.
Sounds like old times.
Will she be expecting you to put a giant wooden middle finger in her parking lot?
Maybe in the future. Who knows? But anyway, if it doesn't turn back anything, I will of course expect the barman.
One thing to keep in mind when conversing with demons. Deals with demons are extremely hazardous and often not worth your time. Those that are safe to make deals with aren't strong enough for the deals to be worthwhile. And those that are strong enough for the deals to be worthwhile are liars and tricksters and extremely dangerous. If June brings you Jen's torpid form, make very certain that it is Jen and not some sort of illusion.
Will do.
Would you like to stay while I while I run any analysis on this gold bar?
I'll wait until you're done.
Either of you.
I'll stay. Just got to get back to the Rams before the end of nightfall.
Intelligence science. Or do you say that out loud? Casper.
Yeah, I say that out loud.
What did you say?
I said I've got to get back to the Rams before the end of nightfall. So intelligence
I-
science was it? Or...
I
Yeah,
don't want to know.
For Nicholas. I mean, if you want to analyze it as well, yeah. Yeah, so you run a couple of tests on them, gather maybe anything that's on them. As far as we can tell, these are just normal content bars. The soil around them is a bit weird. It seems, by your rough estimate, that these things were buried very deep into the earth, because you find soil from layers that date back at least like 10,000 years.
The soil is ancient. The gold bars are ordinary.
No magical spells on the gold.
No, but are there any markings on them?
Nope, they're completely unmarked.
It's unusual that they don't have some sort of a stamp on them.
I will
If
also
they were,
say these gold bars, they're not perfectly made. They're not perfectly shaped. They're kind of like they have imperfections in.
it strikes me as odd that they wouldn't have been stamped by their maker.
Then perhaps back
But-
then.
It sounds like she dug them out of the earth from 10,000 years ago. My guess would be Egypt.
Back then, gold was gold. Probably didn't need to be stamped.
But if they were royal property, do any of them have any markings?
Nope.
It's possible I'm looking for information that doesn't exist. It's also possible that they have been melted down and recast, even by her.
Seems like a bit of a pain. I doubt she cares that much. Either way, Grub, what time is it? In game.
Around like 2 a.m.
Okay. Either way, I have other things to do tonight.
Thank you both for your time.
Try and harvest it.
Do I track?
Do you try and harvest his blood?
Regarding your blood, Anastasio?
Yes.
May I have some?
Like I said, get your chance. She escapes. Or you could try and take it right now if you think you'll win.
Do you think the three of us can take her?
No. That's why I'm actually gathering old allies.
Your blood won't be useful in a matter of nights to me. And you expect me to...
I'll bottle it for you. How about that?
You'll what?
I'll bottle it for you. How about that?
Vitae doesn't keep.
Does it not, Greg?
Yeah, you can store it if you wanted. I have no
you
idea
can.
what that's gonna do for it, but
And here's the thing: since you're Camarilla, major boom.
Very well.
I'm gonna say, Anastasia, you do know that once they have your blood, might as well
I
just
will.
put your like a tracking chip inside your neck and just hand them to you. And
I will
also,
study
also
the blood.
also the tracking chip has a bomb in it, so yeah.
So yeah,
I will study the blood in your presence and destroy it in your presence.
would that fix the problem, Grunt?
Ah, listen, man, if you can trust him, blood can easily be swapped. Destruction process can be faked. Do you have enough occult knowledge to even be able to verify what he says as being true?
If you'll do it in not only my presence, but the presence of Rosa, someone,
Well,
a
Nicholas,
third party.
that might be a problem from what you've heard.
What about Theodore?
Theodore doesn't know blood magic.
Anu Hakim?
There are no Banu Hakim other than him in this. He's
Huh.
the last one left. He was never into the magic. No, your two mage experts are currently torpored and their location is unknown to you.
I don't believe that Rosa is currently able to help.
We'll do it. We'll do it at our old haven, and I will watch intensely every step of the way.
Are we going back to the coffee shop to do this?
Yeah.
It's perfectly reasonable.
I'm just saying because I've got a few guests over. So.
What fucking kind of guess? War gangrel?
No.
Are they guests that would object to seeing this, or for whom we would be breaking the masquerade?
No.
So what the fuck's the problem? Keep them in a separate room or some shit, dude.
I was just saying. Bringing it
Fuck, are
up.
they random kindred you found on the street?
No.
It's
It was
hardly
more
as though
just
anyone.
a warning.
It's hardly as though anyone else is using the coffee shop.
Is it more fucking geese? Did you bring more geese?
Nah, the geese weren't working, Anastasia. Okay.
I imagine that Casper's done working with farm animals.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Farm animals, not necessarily.
I think sheep are farm animals.
I did take them from a farm.
No.
It's fine. I was obfuscated.
You and your hobbies.
Keep them out of the fucking like our actual shit this time. Make sure they don't fucking break anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can roll me a composure subterfuge, Casper, and just bring your composure up. This is rather. Let's see if you know when to shut up. Ah, that's impossible. What the fuck? Wrong.
What?
Yeah, that's my
No
composure
composure.
subterfuge.
What the fuck?
One com-
What
I have 1 composure, 0 subterfuge.
this?
You beat his ass.
Nicholas, man, not only probably raided a farm, probably was caught seeing it, probably informed God knows who what. He probably did something even more stupid afterwards. Anastasio, there's more to that story.
Yeah.
How many people saw you do this?
I mean, no one saw me. People. Some people knew. I think it's taken care of itself.
Is there anything that we need to know?
No, like I said, it's taken
Is
care
there
of
anything
itself.
that we would like to know regardless of whether we need it or not?
I mean, that Second Inquisition agent was like, "What the fuck were you doing?" I went to grab some blood bags. He questioned me. He's probably gone now. You know, the one that
How did the Second Inquisition find out you were stealing blood bags?
they're like stealing sheep's weird. I don't know.
Probably tracked them. Did they stop him? Stealing sheep from farmhouse.
I mean, they didn't see me.
You loaded
It's
them
sort
into the truck and drove away.
Yeah,
They saw his truck, they saw the sheep, they didn't specifically see him.
When you got into the truck and started driving, what do you think?
yeah, that.
It's very much a distinction without difference at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Let's go to the coffee shop. What did you tell the Second Inquisition?
Told them about park.
Why were they interested in the park?
I told them Kindred would be there. It's not true, but
The park is where you met June. You sent at least one and probably more hunters to unknowingly meet with a powerful demon who might not be there.
no, she said that she at least that you could call out and she would come. So
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, well, you all grab your different vehicles and drive to the coffee shop. Listen, don't worry about the hunters. I'm sure they'll be fine. Killed and problem off your hands.
The list of allies grows ever smaller.
Nah, listen, I think it's fine. Yeah, but you do get to the coffee shop at this late hour. As you walk in, you can give me like a wits awareness for the two of you to hear them.
3.
Yeah, there's like kind of like noises coming from the basement.
Is there anything important in the basement, Grunt?
Only like a couple of havens.
Well, I'm gonna make sure they haven't broken anything. Be back in 5 minutes. Oh, sorry. Good.
I told them about your bedroom. They started eating shit.
Yeah.
Well, you walk in, Stasio,
I
and
pull out my shotgun as I start walking.
you immediately smell kind of like the odor of poop.
Great.
As yeah, there are 6 rams, just rather like rams and sheep just hanging out, doing about. And yeah, no, they did definitely shit in your room. Some of the things have been like chewed or like pulled over, trampled. But
Anything I would care about?
I don't know. What kind of things would you have that you would care about?
Haven't I been? Have I slept in this room since I got back?
That's up to you. It's been a
How
couple
many
of
nights
nights.
it's been? A couple? Okay, probably then. Probably got some stuff in here.
Yeah, like your stuff has been more or less like either trampled or like it's kind of like thrown around. It's not everything is like absolutely destroyed, but there is a lot of shit in the room. It seems that they have specifically chosen this room to just shit in.
Cool. I'm like, hey Casper, could you come down there for a minute? I have a question.
Yeah.
Why didn't you close our doors when you brought them in here?
I was telling them about the place. I was giving them a look around.
Did you tell them in a way that sheep can understand?
You success. Damn.
I love just hearing the sound of a row.
So Casper, how are you
Yeah.
going to fix my room?
All of my stuff got burned when this place got destroyed last year.
Yeah, I didn't realize like Anastasia had been back. Or this was an old location for him.
So, see, the thing is, it's still mine, right? So, how are you going to fix my room?
What do you want?
I want my room fixed. How are you going to do it?
It's a good question, Anastasia.
You know what? I'll give you a hint. You can start by cleaning, and I'm going to point behind you. That blood off the wall, and I'm going to shoot you.
Alright, fair enough. Go for it.
Are you gonna attack him?
Yeah, I'm shooting him, Grunt. It's not Dragon's Breath. I still don't have any more of those. It is normal gun.
Now these sheep are ghoul, Casper. So
I'll kill the sheep.
yeah, well, a lot of them and only one of you. So yeah, you just give me a dex or composure firearms as you shoot.
Oh, I can do Dex. Let's go.
I'll laugh
Yeah.
if you to open me here immediately.
You're very
It's,
close.
it's a normal shotgun. I can't. And I will rouse because I'm gonna need to.
Oh god, you're going all in.
Yeah, because like I'm gonna have to run away from sheep after this.
Murderous rams try and kill you.
Listen, I was gonna let you sicking a demon on me slide, but
Sheep?
That's reasonable.
Are you gonna try and dodge that, Casper?
Yeah, that. What is it to dodge?
Dex athletics.
it's a -2 because I don't think you have any celerity as well.
Dex athletics.
Yeah, with a -2. So that would be nice. Yeah, so that's 3 plus I think a shotgun is 4.
Yep.
That's
Ah.
3 super.
I think damage is half rounding up, or is it rounding
It's
down?
down, it's down.
Okay, yeah, 3.
Ow!
As you
Dick?
just level the shotgun at him, and like as you pull trigger, you kind of like blast him. The loud noise kind of reverberates to the rooms. And suddenly, all the sheep, all the rams begin charging you.
Cool.
Like,
I'm
they're
gonna use
very
Fata
creative.
Morgana and make like a couple different Anastasios to just run off in different directions.
It's quite an enclosed space, but sure, be my guest.
At the very least, they'd be charging and hitting air instead of me.
There's 6 of them. How many?
Very least,
After
Rams
this
aren't gonna be
goes,
attacking me, Grant.
after this happens for a second, I will use Feral Whispers to stop them.
Oh, that's a rouse check anyway from Tazio. And
Cool.
let me open the. I need like the log rule, like the page-long rules for.
Oh, 2 extra dice. So it's 10
What's
success.
Bugs doing here?
Holy shit. And what did it roll, like, specifically?
That's a complete vision.
And since these aren't vampires, it should just auto work against them.
If you right click on your name, you can go in and change character.
Holy shit. Yeah. Thank you. Alright. I'm Anastasia now.
So yeah, no, well, I think that's just about enough to roll like convincingly, because there's a lot of them, and just it's gonna confuse all the rams. So yeah, no, they'll definitely be distracted. I will roll a luck roll to see if any of them will actually still try and hit you, because you're an Anastasia.
I am. I can roll Dex Athletics if I need to dodge any of them.
Yeah, most of them get distracted. There is one ram that's still charging at you.
Cool.
So yeah, feel free to roll that.
5 successes.
That's six. Let me actually. I'm gonna willpower reroll that one to avoid it completely, or are you gonna just take
sure.
the slight hit? I need one more.
Yeah, I guess I'll take this later.
Listen, it's fine. As you see it, you dodge most of it. It does just kind of like hit you slightly with the end of one of its horns. It does hurt as you take 1 point of superficial damage, but you are a kindred, so
Yeah,
not the worst thing. As it whizzes by you.
And I will jump up to the top of the stairs, and I'll just call down. It's like, fix my room, Casper. Nicholas, you can come up when you're ready. And I'll just close the door.
Question.
Yes.
Did the ram hitting Anastasio spill any of his blood?
No. Fortunate enough, because it's a kindred. You would need to like a severe wound to even like make them. But yeah, no. Casper, you can give me a rouse check for feral whispers to calm down these animals as they're like smashing against fake Anastasios. as the delusions disappear one by one. Yeah. What do you tell them as they're like hurriedly trying to protect you against this violent assaulter?
Guys, calm down. It's okay. As you can tell, the rest are fakes. It was just a prank, you know. Friends being friends. It's a bit of an extreme prank.
One of them responds, "I shall eat his blanket."
Good job. Good job. Go ahead and do that.
The other one says, "I will go poop in his room again."
What did the other one say?
That he will go and poop again.
Good job.
If you actually encourage him, there will be another one that goes to shit there as well.
I'll shout back up the stairs to Anastasia. I think you pissed them off.
Yeah, fix my fucking room, or I'll shoot you again.
Okay. I'll come up the stairs. Are you out in the coffee shop at this point, or?
I am.
Fuck. You know Nicholas still wants to show you something, right?
No, I went up. I go up too.
Where are we gonna? How are you gonna show Anastasia now the thing?
Thought we just used the kitchen.
Is there anyone in the kitchen?
You know, that's a great question. How were we going to use the downstairs when you have a shit ton of dumb animals shitting everywhere, Casper, huh? Maybe you should have corralled them all into your room first. Considering you're already back here, I'm assuming you're not going to fix my room.
I'll fix it later. When we're in the kitchen, these are everyone in the kitchen's thingy schools, aren't they?
No one working at this hour, thank God.
Oh, okay.
This place is empty. It only works up until 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
But
Okay, that's
somebody will be here in the morning, and they will call Dan, be like, "What the fuck? What? Why are there sheep? Why is there shit all over the place?"
Does anyone go into the basement?
They will when they start smelling and hearing stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. A hug to say sorry, Anastasio.
No, don't touch me.
Damn, when did you get so hostile?
A week ago?
Yeah, but that wasn't my fucking fault.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm sorry I'm not all sunshine and roses right now.
Trying to fucking apologize.
Yeah, well, I don't see you fixing my shit, you know, or actually your sheep shit.
I told you I'll do it.
Yeah, well, until then, apology not accepted. I don't trust you not to try and punch me.
I'm not gonna punch you.
You probably want him here so that you have a second set of eyes on me so that I don't do anything untoward with your blood.
Exactly.
Well, he doesn't need to touch me to do that.
So why don't we get started?
Does Dan keep any dragon's breath in the Haven?
No.
Yeah.
This ain't America, remember?
We'll have to go through our context again. Luckily, I got money now, so, you know.
If you shot this shotgun upstairs, there would be police already here.
Yeah. Well, you know. A small price to pay for stopping an evil Tremere from cursing my blood.
Well, you can't just say no.
Yeah, well, I mean, at this point, listen, I'd rather he actually owe me a solid favor. Because he knows what'll happen if he doesn't come through on it.
Sure, so yeah,
I'll have a bunch of furry porn show up on my computers.
it's true.
Sure.
And the middle finger. Give me a rouse check, Anastasia.
Big wooden one.
Draw some of your blood. Yeah, and you extract like a small vial, I presume, not that much. I don't know what you plan on doing with it, Nicholas, but
I'm going to study it to see what I can determine about who he's been drinking from recently.
yeah, I mean,
It's a ritual, right?
I was gonna say, do you do anything specific with these studies? Because you can taste it if you want to like learn more about it. Other than that,
Are there any spells I can run on it to take information back to my people about local Bali?
well, there's I don't know what kind of.
I don't know what that would look like. I'm not sure. I mean, there
There's,
probably isn't anything in the book.
there are like there's like one that lets you study blood.
Yeah, fucking what's his face used it on Logan that one time.
Don't remember its name off the top of my. Yeah, you're right. I could just look it up on.
Well, I'm looking right now too.
What's his? What was that guy's name? Isaac.
That's the one.
I'll just look on his character. Yeah, Bloodwalk. That's. You don't have Bloodwalk, and I don't see Taste of Blood either on your sheet. So
I have sufficient experience to
You can.
take one or the other.
well, you have 5 in Blood Sorcery, so you would have to take the ritual. So feel free to spend 3 XP if you want. We'll say you.
Which was. It was Taste of Blood, was the other one?
So Taste of Blood is the power, I believe, and Old Bloodwalk. Level
Okay.
1 ritual. I'll draw it on you.
Yeah, thank you.
So yeah. Give me an intelligence blood source.
You know what?
You want you determine.
Going to Blood Surge as well.
So as you,
I will absolutely willpower that if I need to.
Yeah, you know what? You can willpower. Will give you more. If you get to 8. Oh, 7.
Damn it.
But yeah, as you spend, you both kind of like just watch him as an ever-lingering smell of shit starts emanating from the basement. You spend an hour or so running tests as run mostly as from a scientific point of view, on a physical level. The blood seems normal, even though it's clear its blood potency way surpasses Anastasia. That thing is evident. But as you ran more tests, this blood is indeed of. You can see that Anastasia's blood is right now, from a blood potency perspective, at least level 10. This is a powerful thing. You could use this to fuel rituals. You can use this to improve your spells. You can use this to heal, to bring people out of torpor. So many practical solutions you can find for this. As you try and like ascertain its origin. Yeah, it's very weird. It's almost like the blood itself seems to be a separate organism living in Anastasio's veins. Which, Nicholas, this is not good. If the blood can maintain this sort of almost weird, you can call it like that, independence, that means that whatever is flowing through him right now is actively aware of everything, including what you're doing right now. And you know for a fact that there are rituals that allow one to tap into the senses of another. Which means that whoever this powerful body is, he knows exactly what you're doing right now. He's probably looking at you through Anastasio's eyes.
I look into Anastasio's eyes carefully. Do I get the sense that anyone else is looking back at me besides Anastasio?
Say, does that sense the
I do, Grunt.
Yeah. I have sensed the unseen.
and roll me sense the unseen. Yeah, Anastasio, but you can't see yourself, so
I pull up a mirror and go, "Whoa, hey there, sexy mama." Hey, ho!
I've still got the blood surge, right?
yes. And we'll power out if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you gleam, you look at him, you feel another presence looming over Anastasio. His aura is weird. Yeah, most definitely someone's looking through Anastasio's eyes. As that presence notices you watching, and by God does it watch back. As you just
Hello.
feel this utter dread overcome you. Give me like a composure resolve roll. As you feel this dread overcome you, you start shaking. Give me a frenzy resolve.
Is that frenzy roll?
Yeah, just click the frenzy button. Okay. The beast wants to run away, but you manage to stand your ground. As whatever is on the other side is a being of unimaginable power to you. And as you realize, the blood in the chalice that you were examining ignites as a flame snuffs it out in a second. And you know, Nicholas, that was a message. Keep pursuing this avenue. The same thing will happen inside Anastasio's body. Anastasio, you also see the blood in the chalice go up in smoke.
I also heard him say hello to me.
Yes, you're right. Nicholas is staring at you with a mix of terror and, well, concern.
Concern and discomforting interest.
Who are you saying hello to?
Oh, that would probably be Moloch.
He's in the room.
Anastasio, you're not alone in there right now.
Judging from the fact that blood just ignited, and the way you're looking at me, I kind of figured that.
Was that maybe dreadful realization of you having just consumed antediluvian blood and you
Yeah.
will end the session.
I'm loving the flesh, guys.
Oh god. Can't believe you would enslave yourself so easily to one of them.
I didn't have a choice, Grunt!
You could
I'll
have
see you guys later.
See ya. You could have
Bye.
just been like, no, it's fine. June, I'll heal. It's like a week. I'll be back. Don't need to worry about it.
There's a demon who's just like, yeah, so you're gonna wait there. While you wait, I have some questions for you. I'll heal you up after. I didn't take that as a you have the option to refuse.
Listen, true. There was an implied threat, but listen, I've seen people finagle June before. I.e.
Anastasia was not one of those people. Anastasia was no Margot, Grunt.
That's true. That is true. Logan did finagle June once.
Logan might have been able to, but Anastasia was definitely no Logan.
But yeah, listen, it's fine. The problem is you're too good at the alliance game because now you've sicked Kashim and June, and they're gonna cancel each other out. So
exactly, and so when the escapes, I will call in their favors. Like, hey, yeah, tell your Camarilla buddies about the blood. You think go get them?
They're not. What? I was gonna say she's not like they're not gonna be able to catch her though. Referring to the Camarilla.
The Camarilla, yeah.
Why would the Camarilla help?
Because I'm pretty much getting Nicholas to do it for him. He's like, yeah, just tell them that this is essential for sniffing out like the Bali or something, you know.
They don't care about the Bali. They care about the secret of the blood. But
His blood has gotten a lot more interesting.
yes, also
And-
you will be forever hunted by Tremere, Anastasio. Congratulations.
Yeah, you know what else is new?
One of the last surviving Ravnos and with antidote. Like, damn. That sounds like a cool test subject to me.
Listen, once I kill Jen, right, then kill myself as a last fuck you to all the Tremere.
That's the plan.
Yeah,
Keep myself.
exactly. I'll never let you have my blood. Watch this.
Watch them revive your corpse and just bring it back. Go partner with
I'll just
Akata.
walk into the sun.
They'll have you by
Walk
that
into
point.
the sun.
Never escape the Tremere. The Tremere will always be after you. Damn. Listen, I didn't expect the sheep though.
You should have expected literally the dumbest thing from Castle. You shouldn't
I
expect.
just imagine Patrick showing up. Like, what the fuck is...
Yeah, Patrick's gonna kill those sheep. I hope he does.
You also have to tell him that you've made a deal with Paula. And you've had while having a deal with Kushim. You are
Listen,
this is like you run after too many rabbits and end up catching none of them. It's exactly that. I'm sure it will pan out wonderful.
someone will succeed eventually.
Yeah, I guess I'll see you in the mage game. Have fun.
See ya.
That
Time
shit.
for me to take a nap.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.